Hi, I'm Dan Smith with the Sacramento Bee Capitol Bureau. Tonight I'm here with Chris Cadelago from the Bureau, who's been covering the 7th Congressional District race for us pretty much all year. The race features Democrat Bera, who's been in Congress for 2 years, and Republican Doug Osee, who has served between 1999 and 2005. So, Chris, when can we expect to know the outcome?
So this race in 2012 for the same district, Bera had to wait 9 days to figure out that he had secured the seat. He had already flown to Washington to participate in the freshman orientation. To give an indication of how the campaigns are seeing it, today, well before the polls closed, Bera opened a fundraising account to pay for a recount.
What do you think the major themes of the campaign turned out to be?
So, much like a lot of the other close House races around the country, Bera tried to paint Osee as a conservative Republican, and Osee tried to tie Bera and his policies and the things he wants to do to the president, whose popularity has declined a little bit, as well as the Democratic leader Nancy Pelosi.
The viewers here in Sacramento saw just flooded with television ads on this race. $21 million, or nearly $21 million, was spent on ads, both from national groups, outside groups, and the campaigns themselves. Is there any indication that these ads favored Doug Osee or Bera?
So these guys pretty much matched each other sort of step for step in the ads. Each time one party put in more money, the other would match it, and the messages sort of seemed to cancel each other out in some ways. At the same time, Bera seems to think that because the ad started so early, way back in early August, starting with a group called Crossroads, founded by Karl Rove, the Republican strategist, he thinks that this was a potentially down year for Democrats, and that he would have trouble getting his folks out, and that actually may have sort of worked in his favor to give people an indication early on that this was going to be a close race. And on Osee's side, I think that a lot of these ads reintroduce him to voters. He had been in Congress, and people may have forgotten a little bit about him. So, I think the notion that people see these negative ads and want to stay home, most people disagree with that. If anything, it may have helped a little bit.
Thanks, Chris.